pleasant good afternoon to you wherever you may be on this Sunday afternoon. As a result of other logistical concerns, today's Delaware Ramapo game is brought to you the old-fashioned way. Delaware Hockey Night Radio, coming to you live from the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey. Delaware Blue Hens doing a 15-4-1 record off the Garden State Parkway. The Ice Vault home rink of the Ramapo College Grove Iron, 4-0 on the season. Delaware looking to complete a season 6 road runners. The team on October 15th, and coming in off a split against Liberty this weekend. The hometown finds a goal to win. The other side of the red line, Ramapo winning their first game in a month and a half. First appearance in September 10th with a 6-4 loss. The final that it is Minnesota with a 14-0 record. Ramapo College Road runners, 6 of their 10 losses have been by just one goal. Three of those losses in the UNYCHL Invitational. In Elmira, New York. Back in November. So with the stage set here for a 6-2 start of Sunday with the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey. We're going to have ourselves a throwback Sunday. This is in January to its conclusion as the Delaware Blue Hens keep their momentum going as they build toward the Collegiate Hockey Federation Championship in Michigan. Big kick in the plot for Delaware. James Palmieri left that Friday due to a lower body injury. Joe Cristiano will get the start. Playing the point for the Blue Hens. A full 65 goals against Delaware, 38 save percentage. Stepped up in a big way to defend the Delaware net. After their 5-2 win over Liberty. Looking down the line start. Brandon Lucino will center Evan Cassidy and Lee Britt on the top line. All them double digits in terms of points. Second line, 88% of Captain Hawkins Rice. Curtis. Tommy Allard, Connor Riley, third line. Riley both exceeding 20 points. Here. and Media Solutions. Although we're in radio form today. And a host of other media services to help you folks. Out of the final 3 minutes of warm-up, we'll head right inside the lab for the start of the Sunday matinee from the Ice Bowl in Wayne, New Jersey. Delaware and Ramapo coming up next on Delaware Hockey Nights Radio. And it's brought to you by Silva.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Nights Radio.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Ice Bowl Arena. This afternoon's matchup between the Delaware Judos and your Ramapo Roadrunners. And now for our starting lineups. The University of Delaware.
Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Nights.
That's our number 25, Alex Owen. forward, the captain, number 7, Eddie Dada. On defense, number 21, Holden Gruber. On defense, Brian Ackwell. On defense, number 21, I'm sorry, number 30, Dennis McGarry.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts he watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, did prove through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And with opening introductions behind us, it's go time. From the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey. Opening face-off brought to you by our good friends at First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players in and around Delaware under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, their clinics, their growing summer tournament program, all that at firststateicehockey.com on the World Wide Web. As you heard, it will be Dennis McGarry getting the call in next for Ramapo this afternoon. Of the Road Runners here four goals against average at a face percentage of 894. Eddie Dada and Frank Conley talked about them during the news meeting. They'll be joined up front by Ramapo Cohen at the near end. For the season at the blue line of Holden Gruber and Brian Ackwell. Back at his own zone. Recovers the puck. Leaves it to Connor Brooks. Walks up the right side and crosses over the center to the near side. It's above the blue line. Puts the brakes on the blue line and the puck into the far corner. Tommy Smith steps up there to try to keep away in deep in the Ramapo. But the road runners clear, pushing this forward into neutral ice. Those are the 25 Alex Cohen for the Ramapo side. 2-on-2 with the entry from Delaware, led in by he throws the puck in the post. And it's covered by Dennis McGarry at the far post. 72 seconds into the first period of a 0-0 game. Fans, as a result of technical and logistical limitations, This game is coming to the Delaware Hockey Night Radio on this Sunday afternoon. Rory Maurer turns the puck up the near boards down to the Delaware end. A low collision. Clear back to center before Nick Waldron works the puck through traffic up the left wing wall. Rory Maurer rather that was happening. Stood up at the top of the near circle, but holding the point was Kimball. Kimball rolls the puck in low, the centering pass. Didn't connect the time. Clear. McGill steps. Behind the Ramapo goal. Kimball. That's all it produces. Presses play back to the and with that stoppage comes the first power play of the game as Anthony Kaiser ruled off for roughing. 2 minutes and 13 seconds into the first period. Delaware blew ahead. Power play of the afternoon.
Ramapo College, number 10, Anthony Kaiser, minor penalty for roughing. Time of the penalty, 17:47, remaining of the first period.
Here's Eddie Dada working together with Stanley. Dada stripped of the puck at the top of the left circle. Off the headman pass from Stanley to Rico. Turned back by Rich the other way. He let the puck go to the half wall. Side picked up by Eddie Dada, 2-on-1 again. Dada now at the right wing board. Centering pass. To Stanley. And he's denied from 20 feet by Joe Cristiano, who made the post-to-post cross for the save. 17:15 to go in the opening period of play. No score as yet. Delaware with a man advantage for another minute and 29 seconds. We'll take the face off to the right out there in that line. Stanley, point leader for Ramapo with 38 so far on the season, but just over 2.5 points a game. Foiled on the face-off circle by Ryan Bryson. Bryson in front of the scorer's table, finds space now up the near side, walks in over the line, angled by Dada to the near corner. The body on Bryson is Zuber, but Ryan Bryson protects the puck, flips it to Lane Singer, holding the right point. Corner, which is recovered by Zuber at the end. Zuber carries the puck straight, Johnson trying to pass it down at the point, but opened up a 2-on-0. Stanley to Dada. One-timer was wide, follow up on the point, or rather on the doorstep, I should say. Trent Stanley trying to jam the puck past Cristiano. Once, twice, couldn't do it. Dylan, or rather, Joe Cristiano freezes the puck. 4 to go in the first period. Couple rapid-fire Ramapo shots. The face-off coming to Cristiano's left. Afternoon. Espina won the draw, Luke Rich. Works the puck to Connor Riley up the left wing boards via Sophia. Rich into the zone, stripped at the puck at the top of the far circle by Waldron, who launches it clear. Cristiano steadies, leaving the crease to do so. And working up ice again, Sophia flips this puck to his right, walking in through traffic. Here's Evan Cassidy, right circle in the far corner. We're trying to generate some space as we get to the final 10 seconds of the Anthony Kaiser fire. out play in the Ramapo zone. 4 minutes and 7 seconds into the first period. For Delaware was 8 and underneath. This puck is left to the right hand. Anderson is zone 2. Unmaker failed to materialize. Shane Lower corrals the puck in the far corner of the Ramapo zone. This is cleared by Maurer beyond center, also beyond the reach of Dressler. It was turned back from just above the Delaware blue line by Johnson, volleyed across neutral ice, picked up by Curacalo, who being read up the far down before dumping the puck in, brought down by Johnson. He tries to carry the puck off his backhand out of traffic, but he's slowed up by Maurer in the far corner. Centering feed attempted to reach Bison, but never did. On paper back the other way, stops the shy of the Ramapo blue line along the near wall, rolls the puck in. They're him to the far corner where Lovell recovers. Curacalo in close. Beyond the reach of Brooks. There's a 2-on-2 for Ramapo. But Dressler was stick checked off the puck just inside the blue line, and the Hens come rolling back the other way. Brooks with a drop pass. Far half wall, which led to a Danny Pariccielli shot. Corner that's frozen by Dennis McGarry. Brings play to the 5.5 minutes into the first period. Dada muscles his way to center, which is recovered back inside the Delaware line by Zeke DiPiero. Stolen from him by Shane. He tried to set up Dada at the left. At the far, at the left dot, I should say. Alex Cohen took a shot into a congestion spot and was blocked down well before the crease. Cohen throws this net front beyond the reach of Dada. It was recovered by Cassidy. 2-on-4, after being into the near corner, where it is recovered by Atwell for Ramapo. Just past the 6 minute marker of the first period, no score from the ice ball. And the Delaware Men's Division 3 Blue Hens and the Ramapo College Roadrunners. On the Allen, worked his way up the left wing board, couldn't throw the puck to the post. Point shot from Sophia was blocked by Logan. Back the other way, just above the line, Allen throws the puck into the Ramapo zone. Sophia got a stop to it and just inside it. Turned aside by Gary. Watson protecting the point. Up the near side, gets the puck into the head. Riley was tied up there, emerging with the puck. Sails is clear. Watson again. Maintaining his position after last point. Up goal, the far side. Sophia, rolling into the high slot. It comes down to Lawson at the right side. His long shot. One shot. Sophia's drawn back into the weak position. This shot comes back into the Ramapo. They're up to the near corner and it's Robert Logan. Walks it nearly to center. Now gets some help from Kimball. Getting this puck the rest of the way down ice to the Roadrunners. Delaware getting the change in as that all occurred. We'll work our way now to the 8-minute mark of the first period. There is no score. Dada forced back to his blue line. Touches the puck, giving us a stoppage in play. Ramapo high stick on the puck. Bringing it to 12:13 to go in the first period of a 4 advantage and Washington. Belly got a shot away at the top of the left circle, but was batted away by the glove of Dennis McGarry. And the Henry entered after the Roadrunners cleared deep, holding the right point. Tyler Sedlock out of shot three. He gets the puck back from Singer. Shot stick check, slow by Stanley at the point. Centering pass in the corner, intercepted by Eddie Dada. And this is locked up by Stanley to the neutral zone. To Dada, 3-on-2. Dada takes from the right dot, but Cristiano waffleboarded that puck into the back glass and away. Comes back to Dada after Stanley protected the zone. Headman feed to Pfizer. Didn't connect. Tyler Sedlock played the body on Pfizer in the low slot area, but he's up that A-grade pin. Sedlock turns this puck over the line. Lucielli hits Johnson on a cross-ice pass and gains center. Right as the puck behind the Ramapo goal. Out from the Roadrunners the other way. Maurer tried to set up Wrestler to the neutral zone backhand pass on the side, the far side, but ultimately to no avail as the Hens regain. But they're pushed back into their own zone with just over 9 minutes elapsed in the first period of a 0-0 hockey game. Brian Maxwell fires the puck from 50 feet, just in front of the Delaware bench. It ran off the back glass. Rebound controlled by Maurer in the far corner. The net front setup intended for Dressler to stick back high and away. And Kimball protects the right point. His shot from there goes into the back netting. And out of action, just 9 minutes and 29 seconds gone. Shots on goal, Delaware 3, Ramapo 2. But no score to be had. Will come to the left and go Cristiano. Kokoski won the draw for Ramapo, but his feed to Waldron center point was intercepted by Evan Cassidy. He raced up the left side. Got a shot away to the top of the circle, but it was right into the breadbasket of Dennis McGarry. He holds for a stoppage with 10:22. Giveaway to Stanley. Long shot, bobbled by Cristiano. Puck recovered in the far corner of the Delaware zone. Sola, he couldn't hit his finger at the cross ice breakout pass. Grip up past center near the side. Sets off the puck right in center. Beautiful. Doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft pension plans for their workforce. Learn more at limestonepension.net. The Blue Hens with Sophia on for the next 2 minutes. They're on a Delaware track penalty kill. Their first of the afternoon. Simply workers cleaning by visiting DelawareTrackandCleaning.com.
9:17 remaining in the first.
Wrestler to the top of the right circle with shoots. Bryson with good gap control, stepping up on the defensive. Glove saved by Joe Cristiano. Gives us a break in the action with 9:01 to go. 16 clears. And Dada up the right wing boards. Carries the puck back into Delaware territory. Dada checked by Johnson in the near corner. Carries the puck. Moved up the far side.
And now cleared once again by the Blue Hens. Emily Riley tuning in. Drop us a note in the chat box if this has solved the audio issues. Puck out of play behind the Delaware net gives us a stoppage with 7:51 to go in the first period. Delaware down a man still for 34 seconds. At a face-off coming to the right of Joe Cristiano. Hens clear off the D-zone draw. McGarry steadies. Up comes Shanley along the left wing boards and in over the Delaware blue line. He's kept wide on his way into the zone, but he gets a pass to Gruber at center point. His shot was blocked, and Cassidy launches the puck clear from there. To be working with a completely different operating system and setup and all of that, there were bound to be some hiccups, but glad to report that our audio issues are hopefully in our rearview mirror, as Anthony Pfizer was denied by Cristiano for his 6th save on as many shots faced. Faceoff comes to his left. Klitkoski won the draw. Pasquill batted the puck down at the point, caromed it low, but the Hens come roaring back to center. Gaining the Delaware zone, he caromed the puck low. Sophia steps up to just above the near corner. 6:50 to go in opening period action. From the ice vault in Wayne, New Jersey, a two-a-side scrum surrounds the puck in the near corner, and this is brought by Dewey onto the doorstep where Kyle Kosh was double-teamed, couldn't get a clean shot away from nearby. Wogish to Pasquill and a cross-ice breakout. Pasquill gains center before launching the puck in. Klitkoski couldn't chase it down for a strong chance. Joe Cristiano freezes for a pause in play with 6:30 to go in the first period of a 0-0 hockey game from the ice vault in Wayne, New Jersey. Connor Riley overpowered in the draw by Pfizer. The shot from Maurer at the left half wall was high and away into the corner glass. A delayed offside signaled in that delay. Came to a grinding halt with 6:22 to go as Ramapo failed to tag up cleanly after the Delaware Blue Hens defensive core worked clear. Tommy Allen circles behind his own goal after Ramapo won the neutral zone faceoff to drive play back into the Delaware end. Allen gained center, caromed the puck behind the goal around to the far side where Maurer clears the Ramapo zone and sets up a 2-on-1 led by Pfizer. His shot right into Cristiano's leg pads, and Dressler's follow-up all alone in the low slot was denied as well. Cristiano freezes the puck with 5:55 to go in the first period, and there's still no score from the ice vault. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware, well, nearby to you. If you're joining us on the Delaware side of the broadcast, can cater your next group event offering pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides that are sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, open for takeaway lunch Monday through Saturday, or if you'd like to place a catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Shot from the corner, and Eddie Dada covered up by Cristiano. And some post-whistle pleasantries exchanged after Cristiano sprawled on the puck for save number 10 on shot number 10 from the Roadrunners, who have outshot the Hens 10-4 to this point of the game. 5.5 minutes to go in the first period. Faceoff will come to the left of Joe Cristiano. Alex Cohen. Taking the draw for Ramapo at the near side. And it appears as though Tyler Shedlock has come off the bench for Delaware for some attention after contact in the Blue Hen zone. Aiden Umhafer ultimately won the faceoff for Delaware to drive play back at a neutral ice, but Cohen recovers for the Roadrunners right at center. Dada hits Kimball with a breakout pass up the near side to regain the Delaware zone. Kimball, stripped of the puck by Vastola in the near corner of the Delaware end, gave it away. Vastola caroms it out the opposite side, and now Ryan Bryson trying to backhand the puck forward up the neutral zone to Shane Brennan, was foiled by Dada. Inside 5 minutes to go in the first period from the ice vault. 3-on-2 for Delaware. Luke Rich got a long shot away just after gaining the Ramapo line. That chance was blockered high and away by McGarry, and coming back with the rebound is Shanley up the left wing boards for the Roadrunners. Centering pass to Dada. Bounced off his stick in the mid-slot. He couldn't chase the puck down cleanly in the far corner, and out comes Dylan Johnson, leading a 2-on-2 the other way for the Hens. Make it a 3-on-2. Johnson, checked by Kimball into the near glass at the blue line, opened the door for Eddie Dada to come back the other way. Initial shot was saved, so was the Klikoski follow-up. And while the puck was loose after Cristiano made the second save, referee Kaisa Jackson had blown play dead, having lost sight of the puck under Cristiano's pad for just a split second. And the face-off will come to the left of Joe Cristiano to restart play. Daniel Klikoski wins the attacking zone draw. Pasquill with a shot from 40 feet from along the near boards into Cristiano's glove, reaching out to his left to make the save. And once again, Klikoski enters the face-off circle across from Luke Rich. Dylan Johnson backhands this puck up the far boards. It's held in at the blue line by Atwell for Ramapo. Trying to punch it forward in the slot was Pasquill to no avail. This thrown by Atwell off the corner wall. It rolls to the far side from below the goal. Pasquill works it around the horn, bobbled by Gruber at the point, so Ramapo lost the zone. 3:43 to go in the first period. 0-0 from the ice vault in Wayne, New Jersey. Dylan Johnson in the far corner of the Delaware zone recovers the puck after Atwell, admitted delayed offside, caromed it in from just over the Delaware line. This is recovered by Maurer. He set up Pfizer with a centering pass. His shot from 30 feet was into the corner glass. Brandon Laspina fails to clear up the near side. Atwell holds. D-to-D pass across the line to Gruber. He gets a shot through. The follow-up on the doorstep from Maurer after the Cristiano pad save was wide. And the Roadrunners are pushed back to their own blue line with just under 3 minutes to go in the first period. Cristiano thanking his lucky stars there as he comes up with saves 12 and 13. And after giving up the net, near side of it anyway, on that exchange, the follow-up shot went wide, 178 feet away from where he stood. A glove save from Dennis McGarry denied the Blue Hens' counterattack. But the Hens will get an attacking zone face-off in the near circle with 2:45 to go in the first period. Lane Singer swats the puck toward the slot. John Dewey with a net front backhand shot gathered in by McGarry, who holds for another pause with 2:41. to go in opening period play. Another attacking zone face-off win. And Connor Brooks works the puck low. It bounced off the end boards and was subsequently cleared by Dressler for Ramapo. Shane Lovell challenged behind his own net. Fails to clear as Brooks held the left point, but he threw the puck into heavy net front commotion. 2:15 to go in the first period. Dada muscles the puck free. Shanley, back it comes to Dada up the right wing boards. His shot from 25 feet was rushed by good defensive pressure, turned aside by Cristiano, recovered in the near corner by Delaware's Connor Brooks. He fires the puck up ice, icing waved off as Ferricielli won the race to the puck in the near corner of the Ramapo zone over Alex Cohen. Allen recovers, draws back into his own end, volleys the puck across neutral territory, gives it right away to Lovell. Curatalo, the recipient of the D-to-D pass, couldn't headman to Dada at center. Vastola turned the puck back into the Ramapo end. This left by Allen back inside the Delaware line. Worked around once again to Ty Vastola, who throws this up the center, but beyond the reach of Allen. Dada back the other way. Shoots from the top of the right circle. His chance cleared the crossbar. Rang off the back glass. Eddie Dada off a setup from Pfizer. Couldn't connect from 15 feet. He missed the near post as well. Doors open for Connor Riley the other way in a one-on-one, but catching up to him at the near dot was Kimball off a stretch pass through the neutral zone. We've hit the final minute of play in the first period. Dylan Johnson from the Delaware blue line ricochets the puck off the near wall, turned back by Kimball into neutral zone traffic, and cleared again by the Hens. Puck rolls on its rib to the near corner of the Ramapo zone. Recovered there by Kimball. He skitters this up ice. Race on for the puck to the Delaware goal line. The back-checking Trent Laughlin there in time over pressure from Rory Maurer. And that forces the icing with 37.4 seconds to go in the first period of a 0-0 hockey game. Face-off is spotted to the left of Dennis McGarry, who saved all 7 shots he's faced to this point of the first period, but it goes Ramapo's way. Kimball works the puck behind the goal to Dressler. Back it comes to Kimball from below the goal, recovered by Bryson along the far boards. Final 23 seconds of the first period. Bryson double team, takes a check behind the cage from Kimball, and Kimball's going to go for a hold. So the second Primo power play opportunity awaits for the Delaware Blue Hens, as Rick Kimball heads off a power play for the Blue Hens. Will take us to the first intermission, unless they can get one here in the final 10 seconds of the first. Shot from the bottom of the right circle. Came in off the stick of Luke Rich, looking for his 4th goal of the season. But he had a poor angle on the shot to begin with, and it went up into the protective netting in the near corner and out of play. Laspina and Shanley square off for the draw to the left of McGarry. Puck tied up in the far corner off the faceoff, and the horn sounds before Michael Sophia can get a last-second shot through. 20 minutes in the books from the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey. The Delaware Blue Hens and the Ramapo College Roadrunners scoreless through one period. Shots through the first, Ramapo 14, Delaware 7. And when play returns after this first intermission, the Blue Hens will still have 1 minute and 42 seconds on the Primo power play. This is Delaware Hockey Night Radio, and it's brought to you by 412 Communications.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Coming up to the start of the second period here from the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey. James Witherite flying solo as we throw it back to Delaware Hockey Night Radio here on this Sunday afternoon. As we mentioned earlier, a combination of technical and logistical issues relegating us to a radio broadcast today of this Delaware Ramapo game. Alas, we adapt and we drive on. Ramapo, power play in that first period. Delaware 0 for 1 with the man advantage, but they'll start the second period with 1 minute and 42 seconds left on the Rick Kimball holding minor against Ramapo at 19:41 in the first period. Looking at the shots on goal, Ramapo 14, Delaware 7. And solid work between the pipes from Joe Cristiano, making the initial saves and also doing well to control rebounds and move post to post to be able to keep the two-headed monster of Eddie Dada and Trent Shanley silent through the first 20 minutes. Is no small feat. The two have combined for 71 points in 14 games played, so 5 points a game between those two put together. And Joe Cristiano's had the last word every time. Talking with Coach Joey Garrett between periods. Dennis McGarry's bobbled a few initial saves, and as such here in the second period, the Blue Hens will be trying to crash the net a little bit harder, battle for rebounds, and try to take advantage of second and third chance opportunities to get on the board. If you're just joining us, Ramapo and their home whites moving right to left in the second period. Delaware in their away blacks, those third sweaters they unveiled yesterday, the UDance B positive kits. And as soon as the clock is set for 20 minutes to start the second period, we'll see Anthony Pfizer and Brandon Laspina line up for the opening draw. Second period coverage brought to you by the Hooper family, longtime supporters of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey and of today's DHN radio coverage of the Delaware Men's Division III team taking on Ramapo from the Ice Vault. Heavy hit laid on Luke Rich at the near half wall after he got the puck back from Sophia. This is cleared from deep in the Roadrunner zone. Of course, no icing with them shorthanded for still 72 seconds. Sophia hit Cassidy with a cross-ice pass to regain the Ramapo zone. His shot from the top of the left circle turned aside by McGarry. Holding center point is Sophia. He works the puck in low. Backhand on the doorstep. Gets the Delaware Blue Hens on the board. 47 seconds in. They score on the Primo power play, and it's Brandon Laspina getting his 8th of the season to give the Blue Hens the early lead. Brandon Laspina net front finishes what Michael Sophia begins. 47 seconds in to the second period, and the Delaware Blue Hens up 1-0 have scored on the Primo power play.
University of Delaware goal scored by number 13, Brandon Laspina. Assisting on the goal, number 16, Luke Rich. Time to goal, 19 seconds remaining in the second period.
The time of the goal reported 19:13, but correctly recorded as 47 seconds. And Luke Rich was also credited with an assist on Sophia getting his 8th of the season. Eddie Dada burst through traffic into a 1-on-2. He got a shot away from the bottom of the right circle after being steered to the corner. Puck ends up now on a Delaware stick out of their zone and pushed clear by Dylan Johnson, but walked back in by Shanley up the near side. He turns on the brakes in the corner, comes back high in the zone, leaves the puck to Kimball at the point. He gets a shot through traffic, but it bounces off the end boards, wide of the far post and wide of Cristiano, who stopped all 14 shots he faced in the first period. Kimball throws the puck into congestion net front, and this is cleared up the far side. It bounces over Kimball's stick, turned back in by Waldron from over the center logo at the ice vault. Another Johnson clear. Tagging up along the near boards is Cohen, so Waldron's entry is clean. He carried the puck to the far corner where Dressler was stripped of it. And recovering is Shane Brennan for Delaware, but he fails to clear as Chris Dressler, making his first appearance for the Roadrunners this season, swarms in to protect territory for the Roadrunners. Waldron from the left point was fed the puck by Kimball. He threw it into traffic, and this is subsequently cleared out of harm's way. Kaitazi in a 2-on-1. Trying to get play going into the Ramapo zone, but away from the action. The gathering in the far corner, Waldron at the center of that, and so too Nick Kaitazi, bringing action to a halt. 17-17 to go in second period play. Delaware with a 1-0 lead over the Ramapo Roadrunners. And Chris Dressler fires a shot from 40 feet off Cristiano's pads. The follow-up from the left point came from Brian Atwell. Cristiano makes the save there. Third shot, Pfizer from in close, left side of the goal line, 20 feet out, but he found the back end of the cage. Kyle Kosh led the counterattack for Delaware. Headman pass to Tommy Allen, who gained center and dumped the puck into the Ramapo zone. The other way, Rory Maurer paved a way to the net. He had plenty of time and space, but his backhand from 15 feet was steered into the near corner. Follow-up from Dressler, kicked aside by Cristiano, and out comes Allen, gaining center. Kosh chases the puck to the near corner. Allen gets there as it caroms around just above the goal line, but they find themselves at the center of a 2-a-side, now a 3-a-side scrum as Rory Maurer reaches in for Ramapo. Getting a shot through from that path was Allen, turned aside easily by McGarry, and now walked free by Rory Maurer into a 1-on-2. Maurer's shot from the top of the right circle was blocked by Vastola, who careens into the far corner, clearly in pain. Level, opposite side, denied from 40 feet by Joe Cristiano, who holds for a pause in play. And Ty Vastola is hobbling off the ice as he tries to skate on just 1 foot back to the Delaware bench. Looked like that puck may have caught him in the right ankle as he's keeping all his weight on his left foot as he heads off. 16:01 to go. Singer won the draw. Laughlin couldn't ring the punt clear. Stepping up at the right point was Curatalo to protect the zone for Ramapo. He plays the puck below the goal again to the near side, where to his side they battle again. Shane Lovell fires a shot in from the near boards, 45 feet away. Cristiano up with save number 19 on 19 total shots faced to this point. $15:32 to go. In the second period, Delaware Hockey Night radio coverage today of Delaware and Ramapo from the Ice Vault in the CHF Men's Division III matchup. Laspina crashing the net, couldn't set up Evan Cassidy on the doorstep with a centering pass. It sailed into the near corner where Rich leaves this puck back to the right point. Off the stick of Zeke DiChiaro, it's stick checked high into the air. It bounces down onto the stick of Curatalo. Hens failed to protect the zone. Eddie Dada, just inside his line, hits Shanley with a cross-ice feed to gain the Delaware. And one-timer from the left point from Lovell right into Cristiano's pads. Off that setup, it comes back toward Lovell, but Brandon Laspina takes it away. He working together with Evan Cassidy. Regains territory for the Blue Hens. Vastola to Laspina. Up ice. Laspina from just above the blue line dumps the puck behind the Ramapo goal. It is chased down by Brandon Laspina, where he collides with Lovell. Cohen's clearing attempt failed. It was held in at the base of the Delaware bench. Trying to shoot was Bryson from 20 feet. But Dennis McGarry slams the door on him with 14-14 to go in the second period of a 1-0 hockey game. Advantage the Delaware Blue Hens over Ramapo. Face-off will come to the right of McGarry. Puck is swatted forward by Brennan. Taken away and walked into the neutral zone by Anthony Pfizer, but he directs that puck into the Delaware bench on his way through neutral ice. Action halted with 14:02 remaining in the second period as a result of the puck out of play. Face-off comes just in front of the Delaware bench, and Nick Waldron works the puck up the near boards into the Delaware zone. With 2 men of 4 of the line, Kimball throws the puck in. It was covered by Joe Cristiano, delayed offside. Signaled as a result of the shot. With 2 players still above the line. And the officials will confer to determine the situation, the spotting of the face-off, as Joe Cristiano had covered the puck. Failed to play it on without pressure. The officials are ruling this an intentional offside against Ramapo. There was no way for that shot to be legal. So the Roadrunners are forced back into their end for the following faceoff. Umhafer won the draw over Pfizer, but Delaware lost the zone. It is dumped in by Sophia. Everybody tags up. Rick Kimball clears off the near glass over the center logo. It's thrown in again by Michael Sophia. Men's D2 expat for the Blue Hens. And Vastola hustles back into his zone to try to race down Dressler for the puck, but Cristiano steps up out of the crease to cover with 13:19 to go in the second period. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. The Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Play resumes to the right of Joe Cristiano. And Laughlin failed to clear the puck. It was shoveled forward up the far side by Tommy Allen, who now steps up to the right point to protect the zone for Delaware and get a shot through after Kaitazi gained the outlet pass up the left side, then rolled the puck behind the cage. Allen's long shot was covered by McGarry, and that gives us a break in play with 12:59 to go in the second period. Delaware with a 1-0 lead over the Ramapo Roadrunners. Hens maintain the zone off the face-off win. At the right point was Laughlin getting this puck to Allen, hassled by Dada. Tommy Allen's shot, stick checked by Dada, it comes back to the near corner. Allen couldn't leave this puck in below the goal. It was tipped by Atwell out of his reach. Now tied up at the kick plate at the near half boards. Laughlin again dumps the puck in from over the line. Hens get a change. Stepping up was Dewey, absorbing an Eric Miles check right in front of the Delaware bench. Delayed penalty coming up. It will be against Ramapo. Is lumbering off to the bench. Riley took a pretty hefty hit in the far corner away from play. Kaisa Jackson's arm remains aloft. Eddie Dada touches behind the Ramapo goal, and with 11:38 remaining in the second period, the warm and fuzzies from North Jersey continue for the Delaware Blue Hens as Riley heads to the bench and Brian Atwell is issued a roughing minor at 8:22, sending the Delaware Blue Hens men's Division III team back to the Primo Power Play. You too can score on the Primo Power Play. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Sophia, protecting the left point, was confronted by Dressler, who tipped the puck into the Delaware bench area and out of play. 6 seconds gone on this Primo Power Play for the Hens. And was lined up for the draw against Maurer at the far circle. Hens protect after Maurer won the draw. But Evan Cassidy couldn't handle a cross-ice feed from Sophia. So Cassidy and the other Blue Hens are forced back into the neutral zone. Cassidy walks the puck in, flips it to Rich, working below the goal. Cassidy with a laser from the right top, but his wrist shot was wide of the near corner of the Ramapo goal by about 6 inches. Roadrunners clear after the fact. 10:53 to go in the second period of a Delaware 1-0 lead over the Roadrunners. And back in come the Hens as Sophia was back to recover, and the headman pass to Cassidy starts play around the horn. Sophia took aim from just inside the blue line at center point. Shot was blocked up in the air by McGarry's waffle board. The Hens couldn't control the puck from there. And a Delaware player was tripped in the slot. He is still down after the Roadrunners cleared. And the fans voiced their displeasure at Kaisa Jackson failing to assess a penalty on the hit that sent one of the Blue Hens skittering through the slot. Now the officials confer again with 10:19 to go in the second period. We can't identify that Delaware player from our vantage point, but we will tell you with 42 seconds to go on this power play. The Hens have generated some pretty good momentum. There is a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions, and more. Brandon Laspina was the downed player. He skated off under his own power and returned to the bench. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people. Delaware looking to pad their 1-0 lead over Ramapo when they met on October 15th. Delaware was victorious then as well by a tally of 4-3 over the Roadrunners. Now Coach Joey Garrett and the Delaware captains getting the explanation of the lack of penalty call from Kaisa Jackson. And it appears the face-off is going to be spotted just above the Ramapo blue line. And that indeed is the case. Trent Shanley in for the draw across from Danny Ferricielli for Delaware. Ferricielli wins. And Kaitazi brings the puck back across center. Shanley tried to pounce on a bobbled puck. Tommy Allen walks this back in up the right wing boards. Allen. Drop pass to Johnson. Back it goes to Allen on the far. He brings it high. Cross ice feed to Lane Singer. To Johnson again. He throws this off the corner boards, raced down by Lane Singer. He walks in, gets a shot away off McGarry's pads. Allen couldn't finish on the welcome mat off the rebound. We've hit halfway in the second period. Hens' power play has come to its conclusion. They maintain a 1-0 lead, but they fail to add to it during what was their third primo power play of the day. This centering pass fed to Lane Singer resulted in a shot stick-checked into the back netting out of play. That was set up by Ryan Bryson in the near corner. The halt comes with 9:28 to go in the second. It's a 1-0 hockey game yet. Fresh legs on for both sides, and the Blue Hens get another attacking zone face-off. And to take it is Aiden Umhafer across from Klitkowski. Wogish backhands this puck clear nearly as far as the Delaware blue line. It's recovered there by DiChiaro, recovered by Pasquill, and dumped into the Delaware zone. Wogish chases it to the near corner. It is recovered, though, and cleared by Umhafer as far as center. Walked forward by Brennan off the headman. He generates a shot from the near dot, right into McGarry's pads. Nobody home to capitalize on the rebound. Michael Sophia with a follow-up shot from the left dot. Denied by McGarry, and the pushing and shoving after the whistle continues with 8:52 to go in the second period. Aiden Umhafer directing Shane Brennan back to the bench as cooler heads in this instance do prevail. Big guns back on for Delaware. Brandon Laspina back in action. The window had shut on this Ramapo line change. They tried to get Maurer, Pfizer, and Dressler on for this defensive zone face-off, but the referee's arm had come down before the players took the ice. So naturally, the Ramapo bench erupts an objection, but play continues on in the Roadrunner zone with 8.5 minutes to go in the second period. Hens controlling the puck. It's a 1-0 hockey game. Wraparound chance from Rich was denied by McGarry, sealing off the near corner of the cage. Pasquill recovers. feeds the puck to Klitkowski, who walks it beyond center. From there, he flips it behind the Delaware goal. This ricochets off the boards. The clearing attempt down low from Sophia was foiled by Lovell, keeping the left point airtight for the Roadrunners. Now Sophia muscles his way to the blue line, absorbs a check from Peter Pasquill, but headmans the puck to Cassidy. His shot from the right half wall steered wide by McGarry. Pfizer comes down with the rebound. He lofts it nearly into the rafters here at the ice vault before Shedlock turns this back the other way. Rich spun off his feet by a Kimball open ice hit right at the Ramapo blue line. Kimball tries to drive play back up neutral ice, but his entry in tandem with Rory Maurer in front of the Ramapo bench will be called back offside with 7 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the second period. Delaware with a neutral zone faceoff coming just above their line. It is a 1-0 game. Pfizer won this draw. Waldron got a shot away from the top of the left circle, blockered into the corner, near side by Cristiano. Trying to pinch through up the near boards is Pfizer. He and Johnson converge in the corner. Puck rolls in close. Falling on it was Cristiano. And everybody pairs up after the whistle. Pfizer had a hold of one of the Delaware players in low. But admittedly, those blue numbers on the black sweaters can be awfully hard to read. Off the Pfizer face-off win in the near circle, Dressler's shot was tipped away by Cristiano. The follow-up from Kimball at the right point was wide. And the puck off the stick of Dylan Johnson coming out of the Delaware zone went into the protective netting and out of play. With 6:59 to go in the second period, Delaware escapes their zone as the puck was ruled by the linesperson as having been tipped into the netting by a Ramapo player. And this face-off will come above the Blue Hens blue line. Lane Singer restarts play with a neutral zone face-off win. Shanley recovers for Ramapo, was checked off the puck at center by Koch. Kimball recovered in front of the scorer's table and dumped the puck behind the Hens goal. This is brought back up ice. Kyle Koch, the recipient of a headman pass in the neutral zone. He leads a 2-on-2. Singer crashing the net. Couldn't pick up the rebound of Koch's shot, which was turned aside below the cage by Dennis McGarry. This comes back to the left point, thrown in by Connor Brooks. Recovered by Cohen for Ramapo, who takes an open ice hit from Ferricielli, but still connects with Dada. Tried to get a shot away from the top of the right circle after gaining the Delaware zone, but it was stick checked slow and recovered by Ferricielli in his own zone. This thrown in by Shanley, covered by Cristiano for save number 25 on 25 shots. Joe Cristiano rising to the occasion here today with James Palmieri out of action due to a lower body injury. He's had good support in front, enabling him to see just about every piece of vulcanized rubber that's flown his way. Face off to Cristiano's right. Went the way of Aiden Umhafer. Sophia chipped the puck off the glass into the neutral zone before it was volleyed right back by Atwell. This is cleared up the far side. Icing waved off. Bryson couldn't chase down the puck that was sent into the far corner by Ty Vastola. Maurer can't backhand this free. Puck is thrown in from long range. Atwell backhands it off the corner boards, but it takes a bounce toward the slot where Bryson recovered. This shot from Sophia from the right point. Off the long setup, caught and held by McGarry. And Brennan and Pfizer exchanged some words after the whistle with 5:24 to go in the second period of a 1-0 Delaware hockey game. Tailgating at Fred Rust Arena or listening to the game on Delaware Hockey Night Radio? Whatever the case might be, score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no crowd pleaser quite like Primo Hoagie's, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area, and you save yourself the prep time. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike and Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Michael Sophia got a shot away from the top of the right circle. He gets the puck back after the rebound was handled by Rich in the near corner. His second shot gathered in cleanly by Dennis McGarry for a break of the action with 4:47 to go in the second period of this 1-0 game. The two-headed monster back on for the Roadrunners, Shanley and Dada, but here 35 minutes and 15 seconds in, they've been rendered impotent. Here they come, Dada to Shanley, couldn't connect on the cross-ice pass to gain the Delaware zone. Shanley chased the puck down to the near corner, but he was canceled out by the presence of Sophia. Here he's driven into the near glass by Evan Cassidy, and the long-range shot from the opposite side, and presumably Eddie Dada, was frozen by Cristiano with 4:26 to go in second period play from the ice vault in Wayne, New Jersey. Play restarts to the left of Cristiano with Klitkoski winning the draw for the Roadrunners. Puck caroms to the near side, attacked free by Kaitazi from his own blue line, but Kimball recovers at the Ramapo goal line. He chips this puck off the near glass beyond the reach of Shanley. Johnson, patrolling the Delaware stripe, keeps play in the neutral zone. Kimball couldn't bulldoze his way through traffic. Connor Riley recovered the puck. His stretch pass intended for Tommy Allen failed to connect, and this will come back in icing after Waldron wins the race to the goal line, initiates contact with Allen after the whistle. And we'll keep an eye on those two as they continue to chirp on their way back to the Delaware zone. It seems as though the line's been drawn in the sand between Allen and Waldron. We'll keep an eye on them as play continues to progress. 3:53 to go in the second period. Face-off comes to the left of Joe Cristiano, who's just had a sparkling day so far. There's save number 26 as he denies Brian Atwell from the right point. Pfizer off the face-off win, recovers the puck. He got Connor Riley up high at the near circle, but that'll go uncalled, much to the dismay of the Delaware bench. Pens recover in their zone. A failed clearing attempt leads to a Pfizer shot from the right dot, caught and held by Joe Cristiano. With 3:17 to go in the second period, it is 1-0. And the temperature of this game is quickly encroaching upon a boiling point. Cohen wins the draw to the left of Cristiano to resume play. Atwell inside the line set up a Gruber shot, which was kicked below the goal by Cristiano. Shanley scraps for the rebound at the near half wall. Trying to take it away was John Dewey to no avail. However, in the near corner, Zeke DiChiaro recovers for the Blue Hens, circles below his own goal, and he'll walk this puck up the left boards into Ramapo territory before Brian Atwell ties him up, and their collective momentum drives them to the far corner. Atwell can't kick the puck clear. It is held in at the left point by Connor Brooks. Back it comes to Brooks at the point. Long shot right into McGarry's chest protector, and he'll hold for a stoppage in play with 2.5 minutes to go in the second period. Of a 1-0 game from the ice vault in Wayne, New Jersey. Desperation shot from Vastola off the failed offensive drive, open to the door for Shanley to try to set up Dada on a centering pass in close, but Eddie Dada, leading scorer for Ramapo with 19 goals on the season, fanned on the puck in the low slot. This comes back into the neutral zone, so Delaware's Michael Sophia back to Red, recovers, throws the puck in from long range. It's waffle boarded by McGarry, high into the corner glass far side. Back to Sophia it comes. He tried to headman one to Aiden Umhafer, who posted up on the welcome mat, but couldn't redirect the puck in. Plenty of commotion net front. And Matthew Curatalo just took a couple shots at a Delaware player who was down in front. Shanley's tied up with Umhafer. Now they stand idly by, and the linespeople intervene. Brennan just fell backwards, and he'll head back to his bench. 1:47 in the second period. And the Blue Hens really feeling the North Jersey hospitality. Here is the second period mounts. Face-off will come to the right of Dennis McGarry. Was won by Luke Rich. Carom the puck below the cage. Holden Gruber left this to Maurer to clear up the left side. Dressler on the other end of that headman pass. Gets the puck back at the right dot. He shoots. And then Dressler, after Cristiano makes the save, bodied a Delaware defender down. Looked like it was Laughlin who went flying toward his own netminder with 1:31 to go in an eventful, at least after the whistles have been concerned, second period. Cassidy's gonna go for Ruffin. And so too on the other side, Chris Dressler. So coincidental minors at 18:29 in the second period will give us a 4-on-4 situation for the restart. Puck will be dropped to the left of Joe Cristiano. Pfizer won the draw over Rich. Luke Rich steps up, blocks Kimball, generates a breakaway. Here comes Brandon Laspina, rather. Laspina's backhand on the doorstep was covered up by McGarry. He let play continue on. And Kimball muscles up the left wing boards to regain the Delaware zone. Again, he mishandles the puck, and Laspina pushes it back into the neutral zone, where Gruber recovers for Ramapo. To Maurer, up the near side. 1 minute remaining in the period. Spina worked the puck in over the line before heading off for a change. Meanwhile, the other side, Anthony Pfizer, 5 feet. Puck is covered by Cristiano for his 28th save of the game. Delaware's just pelted Dennis McGarry with vulcanized rubber here in the second period. 20 shots on goal in this middle frame. As the Hens trying to turn on the Jets on the Roadrunners, one of them made it through. It was Brandon Laspina, 47 seconds into this second period on the power play off the rebound of a Michael Sophia shot. And inside the final half minute, here comes Nick Kaitazi, dipsy-doodling past 2 Ramapo defenders. He couldn't jam the puck past McGarry on the doorstep, though. He simply ran space. Final 15. Brooks back to his blue line, nearly gave the puck away to Shanley. It was recovered by Kaitazi in the neutral zone, pushed ahead by Tommy Allen, but he's steered to the far corner by Atwell before he could get his shot away. Puck is loose in front, reaching for it. Kaitazi on the edge of the crease, couldn't bat the puck in. The whistle blew with a fraction of a second left as the Ramapo net was dislodged. But it appears as though the second period will be ruled concluded. The ice resurfacer entrance door has opened. Will the final 4/10 of this period be played? Doesn't seem to be, as the Delaware Blue Hens head to their dressing room. 23 second period shots to Ramapo's 14, and one of them got past Dennis McGarry to make this a 1-0 hockey game. Delaware Blue Hens with the advantage through 40 minutes. Collegiate Hockey Federation action from the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey, coming to you here on Delaware Hockey Night Radio on a Throwback Sunday. And it's all brought to you by 412 Communications.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic.
Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Welcome back inside the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey, home of the Ramapo College Roadrunners, who currently trail the Delaware Blue Hens men's Division III team 1-0 through 40 minutes of action in this Sunday matinee. James Witherite flying solo on Delaware Hockey Night Radio here today. Beset with logistical and technological limitations not of our own making. We've had to pivot into an old school radio broadcast here on this Sunday, and not only is the broadcast old school, but this game has a decidedly old-timey feel to it. Only 12 penalty minutes assessed, but that second period transcended chippy toward the last few minutes, and this third period has the potential of boiling over in a hurry. 30 seconds in to the third period. The 4-on-4 came to its conclusion. And here with 50 seconds elapsed in the third period, Ramapo comes barreling into the Delaware zone. Net front feed, Rory Maurer denied. A blocked shot with an open net in front of him. And after Cristiano had sprawled out of position to make the initial save on that exchange, denying Anthony Pfizer, the puck was sticked up into the netting and out of play. We had to go silent there momentarily as a fan took the aisle directly in front of us to get back to his desired position to watch the game. Long shot from the right point on the Delaware counterattack. It came off the stick of Trent Laughlin, but was turned aside by Dennis McGarry. Back at the blue line, Johnson finds Tommy Allen, but Allen, pressured just at the line by Dressler and a host of other Roadrunners, was driven back into his end to recover. Johnson tried to hit a stretch pass to John Dewey. This is blown dead. Icing. Almost in unison, the Delaware bench groaned, feeling that either one, Dewey had won the race to the line over the three Ramapo players that surrounded him. Dewey pleading his case now as he and the linesperson head back into the Delaware zone, and it looked as though one of the Delaware coaches had felt that the puck was tipped. Right off the draw, Trent Shanley took aim from 30 feet. Cristiano with save number 31 on 31 total shots faced here in the third period. But his Blue Hens with a 1-0 lead over the Ramapo College Roadrunners. Ramapo, one of the final four in Collegiate Hockey Federation play last year. Defeated 4-3 by Delaware on October 15th, and here on home ice, they've been yet to figure out Joe Cristiano standing in more than amply for primary Delaware netminder James Palmieri, who is out of commission with an with a lower body injury, as it were. Ferricielli off the setup from John Dewey up the left wing boards. Was denied on his backhand shot by Dennis McGarry, coming up with his 31st save of the game. Face-off will come to McGarry's right. Peter Pasquill to take it for Ramapo. Across from Aiden Umhafer. This comes back to the left point. Ty Vastola works the puck to Brennan, thrown in from the half wall, steered wide behind the cage by McGarry. It comes out to the far half boards where Sophia got his stick trapped in a seam between the boards, and the puck was poked free from him. This will come back and icing the other way against Ramapo. Pasquill a little more demonstrative in his objections than Dewey was earlier. But Aiden Umhafer won the foot race back to the goal line by, about a neck to a half a length. With 17:25 to go in regulation in this 1-0 Delaware hockey game. Face-off comes to the left of McGarry. This shot from Bryson at the top of the right circle was blocked. Chasing the rebound down in the near corner was Bryson, player taken down behind the play. It was Aiden Umhafer who was tackled. The shot from Vastola at the left point was blocked, and this puck subsequently cleared by Gruber. Trying to walk it back in was Brennan up the middle. Succeeding in that endeavor is Bryson. He puts on the brakes at the near half wall, lofts the puck over the reach of Peter Pasquill, manning the mid slot. Puck is now tied up in the far corner of the Ramapo zone. Batted away by Gruber to the near side. Atwell works it ahead to Eddie Dada, working as he has all game in tandem with Trent Shanley. Dada, steered behind the cage by Vastola, leaves this puck to the left point, where a shot from Shane Lovell ends up in the glove of Joe Cristiano. Good for save number 33 on 33 total shots faced in this contest. 16:26 to go in regulation. Delaware with a 1-0 lead over Ramapo in a nail-biter of a game that is teetering on the brink of explosion. Dylan Johnson carries the puck beyond center up the right wing boards. He caroms it hard into the near corner beyond Laspina's reach. It's held in by Cassidy at the near half wall. Back below the cage, Laspina challenged by Lovell, who emerges with the puck, wrists it up ice, beyond the reach of Laughlin. It was nearly cleared by Dressler before Laspina maintained the zone. Delayed penalty coming against Delaware as Lovell fell over Vastola's stick. A couple quick shots in net front. One from Pfizer, one from Maurer. Cristiano saves them both. And Luke Rich has been ruled off for 25 in the third period, presumably for tripping. So a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill awaits the Blue Hens. And a pivotal power play for the Roadrunners. Rich is going to be called for hooking at 4:25 in the third period. And Eddie Dada holds the puck behind his own goal. The forechecking pressure comes from Ryan Bryson. Kimball advances the puck to Maurer up the left wing boards. After gaining the zone, he tried to set up a shot for Chris Dressler atop the right circle, but it was stick checked and poked free by Bryson, who now comes off as Dada puts on the brakes just over the line. Cross ice pass to Maurer. Leads to the re-entry for the Roadrunners, but Maurer is steered behind the goal by Brooks. He gets the puck back in the far corner after traversing the area below the goal. Dada trying to line up a shot lane, pressured by Kaitazi. Leaves this high for Kimball. It comes around the horn to the top of the right circle, and Dressler. Back to Kimball at center point. Dressler works his, connects on the power play for the Ramapo Roadrunners. And 5:36 in to the third period. We are all tied up, 1-1. On the 34th shot of the game. Here over the glass from the Ramapo zone leads to a face-off to the left of Roadrunners netminder Dennis McGarry. Curatolo could not clear. The shot from John Dewey from point-blank range was high and wide. Riley comes down with the rebound in the far corner. He's sticked at by Lovell and stripped of the puck. Lovell throws this across ice. It bounces off the corner boards into the path of Curatolo, but he can't clear either. Kosh recovers in the high slot. Vastola protects the point, slams the puck into the far corner of the Ramapo zone, where Connor Riley carries this off his backhand and leaves it to Vastola at the near point. Puck taken away from him by Dada, but recovered by Vastola. The Hens dump in, get some fresh legs on. Dada's clearing attempt, intercepted over the center logo by Kaitazi. This is thrown up ice from the Delaware blue line by Trent Laughlin, and it will come back in icing as Kaitazi was out hustled to the Ramapo goal line by a pair of Roadrunners with 12:59 to go in regulation. And a 1-1 deadlock before us at the ice fault. Face-off will come to the left of Joe Cristiano. 33 for 34 in the save department. Riley won the draw. Johnson gave the puck away in the D zone to Maurer. Delayed offside on Ramapo nullifies the long shot and gives Johnson time to survey his options up the middle. He tried to feed Aiden Umhafer a cross-ice breakout pass. Umhafer recovers the puck for the Hens, taking it away from Maurer after he re-entered the Delaware zone up the far boards. Puck lofted into the netting from behind the Delaware goal. It was Laughlin who did. And the face-off will come to Cristiano's left with 12:26 to go in third period play. Delaware Hockey Night TV returns tomorrow with high school hockey coverage. The Avon Grove Red Devils taking on the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats. That game from center ice in Oaks, Pennsylvania. An 8:30 start. For the Red Devils. And a high stick on the puck from Ramapo will set up a face-off in the near corner of the Roadrunner zone with 12:11 to go. In third period play. We will rejoin this men's Division III Delaware team. In February, as they take on Penn State Harrisburg in their regular season home finale. In the Delaware zone, Chris Dressler was called for hooking at exactly the 8-minute mark of the third period. So the Blue Hens will head back to the Primo Power Play. You too can score on the Primo Power Play. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Another penalty coming up against the Roadrunners. As Cassidy tried to chase the puck down, but Curatolo touched. And the Hens will get a nice lengthy two-man advantage, 1 minute and 44 seconds. As Curatolo is sent off for cross-checking. Hens 1 for 3 on the Primo Power Play so far tonight. We are working into nighttime here at the Ice Vault. And the draw at the near circle was won by Laspina for the Hens. Sophia holds center point. He works the puck to Cassidy, the right half wall. Back it comes to Laspina. Riley. This thrown in by Cassidy from the right dot. Michael Sophia saw his shot blocked by Eddie Dada, who was confronted just upon exiting the Ramapo zone, I should say, and stripped of the puck. This is thrown in again by Sophia. Good dot-to-dot movement, cross-ice pass. Riley with a shot denied by McGarry. A mess of players swarms in around him. And after McGarry had frozen the puck, a Delaware player was knocked right down. We'll try to see who that was. Looked like it was Lukey Rich. And it's the hits after the whistle that Delaware is taking most exception to. 10:57 to go in the third period of a 1-1 game. 54 seconds left on Delaware's two-man advantage. Kaitazi cross-ice pass. This puck is intercepted and cleared by Rory Maurer. Blocked down by Johnson at center. Johnson, Kaitazi, Singer, Umhafer. Singer works the puck to Umhafer into the slot. And now across to the far boards, Ryan Bryson absorbs a heavy check from Maurer, separating him from the puck. Bryson just protects inside the line. He leaves this across to the near side, and Johnson, puck bounced off a Delaware skate on the slot. It was that of Nick Kaitazi, but was subsequently cleared. This puck is rifled by Atwell from right in front of the goal mouth. Back behind the Delaware goal. 10 minutes, 8 seconds to go in regulation. Stretch pass from deep in the Delaware end off the stick of Dylan Johnson. Was tipped forward by Singer, gloved down by Umhafer before the Roadrunners could clear. Umhafer's shot, no, it rang off the post. Waved no goal by Kaisa Jackson. 8 seconds remain on this Primo Power Play, nearly the go-ahead for the Hens, but Jackson said that bounced off the post and out, not in. So the Roadrunners escape a minute and 44 of a 5-on-3. Rich winds up from just above the right dot. His shot from there off the cross ice setup. His stick checked into the netting and out of play with 9:28 to go in the third period of a 1-1 hockey game, a nail-biter from the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey. Play restarts at the far dot. Pasquille couldn't chip the puck out of the Ramapo zone. It was batted down by Rich, driven deep again. Cassidy tried to set up Laspina on the doorstep, and he was shoved into the Ramapo net. He collided with McGarry, who gets back up as the net was dislodged behind him. This faceoff's got to be inside. The officials conferring, comparing their vantage points of what caused the net to be dislodged, who initiated the contact. And this is going to come outside. And Brandon Laspina is going to be ruled off for interference. It looked from here as though he was pushed into the net, and just the middle chain of the chain reaction, but the officials felt otherwise. So a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill starts for the Blue Hens with 9:15 to go in regulation. Kimball to Dada across the line. Back to Kimball at center point. He leaves this puck to Dressler at the outside of the near circle. He kicks it back high to Kimball. Good puck movement. The umbrella yet to collapse for this Ramapo side. Maurer from the corner. Back high to Kimball. He throws the puck in from center point. Glove save from Joe Cristiano. Gives us a pause in play with 8:51 remaining in regulation. Face-off will come to his right. At the 35th Ramapo shot. Hens win this draw. Luke Rich can't clear off the Karam shot as Kimball holds the right point. Dada to Dressler, cross ice feed. A snipe from the dot clears the crossbar and ricochets back as far as center. So the Roadrunners have to regroup in the neutral zone. Eddie Dada herded back to his own blue line by the reaching stick of Evan Cassidy. Cycled to Shanley. Trent Shanley up the right wing boards. Comes barreling in, puts the puck on his backhand, tried to set up Maurer net front. He couldn't connect amid a congested slot. Johnson comes down with the puck, burns some time off the clock, gains the blue line, throws the puck diagonally into the Ramapo zone. It bounces below the Roadrunners' goal. Shanley steadies. Hens reset with 45 seconds remaining on the Laspina interference minor. Questionable as it seemed to the Delaware crowd. Eddie Dada, no question about this, denied from point-blank range by a Cristiano pad save. And Shanley, trying to stick handle free of traffic at the near point, lost the zone for Ramapo. They've got to reset in neutral territory. Puck taken away by Bryson. This is raced down behind the cage by Aiden Umhafer. Wraparound backhand got a poor angle. And that opens the door for Rick Kimball to walk up the left wing boards and escape the Ramapo zone. Shanley nearly took a bad step. Walking in is Klitkoski the other way. He couldn't shoot from the left dot, not cleanly anyway. Hens clear again. It was Ryan Bryson who drove play back into the neutral zone. Gruber waited for everybody to tag up before barreling back into the Delaware zone. Puck was thrown loose net front. Cristiano tried to freeze it on the doorstep to no avail. Hens back to full strength. We're down to the final 7 minutes of regulation, and a Brian Atwell shot from the right point was blocked off a Delaware skate in a congested slot. Hens come pushing back right to left in this third period. Connor Brooks from his own blue line gave the puck away to Atwell, who dumped in behind the Delaware goal. Ramapo resets in the neutral zone. They're going to keep their 5 on. Bench is shortening here as we come to the final 6:37 of the contest. Net front lane, Singer backhand. It's in! Delaware has taken the lead! Singer throws the puck net front. It trickled beyond Dennis McGarry and rolled just over the goal line. Singer's got his 8th of the season, and Delaware is back in front. The goal is officially going to be credited to Danny Ferricielli, as he was ruled to have the last touch on the puck from the Singer shot. For Ferricielli, that's his 8th of the year. And Shanley just got one back for Ramapo off a headman feed into the slot from Lovell. Delaware claiming that play was offside. And they'd at least like the officials to discuss this further. So the discussion continues. The trainer has been rushed into action here with 6:13 to go in the third period. Looks to be on the Delaware bench, a certainly less than ideal situation, as Hens players cleared out on the bench area. Coaching staff rushing into action. The legality of this goal will seemingly be a secondary matter. As did Dylan Garrett, the assistant coach, get a puck or otherwise collapse. Scary moment here at the ice vault with 6:13 to go in the third period. As we see Joey Garrett off the bench and all of the Delaware and Ramapo players taking knees in front of their respective bench areas. We can't tell you what happened beyond the fact that medical personnel here rushed immediately into action. Right after the goal. So we'll take a break for the time being. We hope to be able to update you with good news when we come back.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
We can tell you that it appears Shane Brennan is the player being attended to on the Delaware bench. Medical personnel here. Further personnel on their way. Most of the Ramapo players have retreated to their dressing room, aside from Maurer and Shanley. Who are waiting by here with 6:13 to go in regulation. Scary moment for all as the Delaware player just collapsed right on the bench. First responders on their way. And now on the scene. And we'll do our best to keep you posted as we learn more. Result of this game and the result of the Ramapo goal just scored with 6:13 to go in the second period. All secondary at this point, as all Delaware eyes are on Shane Brennan at this moment. We'll update you with more as we get word.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Welcome back to Delaware Hockey Night Radio, presented by 412 Communications. Resetting the stage here at the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey. 6:13 to go in the third period of a 2-2 game. Most important matter at hand, Shane Brennan has been stabilized on the Delaware bench. Suffered an asthma attack mid-period and collapsed. He's got oxygen. He's being attended to on the bench area. The Ramapo players have returned from their dressing room. So thankfully, with good news to report about Shane, that he's going to be fine. The question then becomes, does the Ramapo goal which if it stands would be Shanley's 18th on the season off the level setup. Does that goal stand? Because play was bang bang at the blue line, the Delaware bench area, the Delaware fans all together seemed to voice they felt play was offside. During the break, the Delaware Scratches, who are assembled just inside the blue line, indicated they felt play was offside. So will the goal count? That the secondary concern is an empty stretcher is wheeled back out. Shane Brennan's come back too. And he's been assisted off the bench with 6:13 to go in regulation. So presuming the equalizer is ruled good, it would be Shanley's 18th of the year from Lovell. It looks as though the goal's going to stand. As Rich and Pasquill meet for the center ice faceoff to restart play after that long break in the action. Shanley gains the puck amid two-ply defensive pressure at center. Rolls the puck into the near corner of the Delaware zone where it's cleared by Sophia back the other way. Dada takes it away from Cassidy. He gets back to the puck, tries to punch it through up the far side. But it was turned in by Holden Gruber. His long shot saved by Cristiano. So too the follow-up from the point. Gruber takes aim again after the puck was kicked back to him. And a glove save by Joe Cristiano with 5:41 remaining in regulation. Gives us another pause in play. Umhafer in for the attacking, or for the defensive zone face-off win over Pasquill, I should say. He left the puck behind the goal, and this was cleared up the near glass and out by Laughlin. Turned back in, up the left wing boards beyond the reach of Shanley. Laughlin wins the race to the puck, bodied off of it by Trent Shanley. Dada to his aid in the near corner. Shanley tries to jam the puck into the near corner of the Delaware goal. Couldn't do so as Cristiano kept it airtight. Eddie Dada in the low slot. Foiled too as Cristiano sprawls over the puck for a freeze with 5:10 to go in regulation. It's a 2-2 hockey game from the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey. So thank you all for sticking with us here on DHN Radio. It's certainly been an eventful Sunday afternoon, to say the least of it. And here come the Hens with a 3-on-2. Cross-ice pass from Dewey. Set up Lane Singer bulldozing up the right wing boards. Into the far corner he goes, and Shane Lovell steals the puck from him. Pfizer pushes it up the left side. It was turned back briefly, but now walked in by Chris Dressler. Dressler collides with the Delaware back checker in the slot. It was John Dewey who was knocked down. Brooks clears. Puck comes back to him. His second clearing attempt was intercepted by Pfizer, taken away from him, and chipped off the near boards by Ferricielli. Back midway into the Ramapo zone with 4:15 to go in regulation. Ramapo with 42 shots on goal, Delaware with 41. And they're deadlocked 2 aside as we work into the closing 4 minutes of regulation. Connor Riley tries to walk up the middle. He loses the puck and his footing over center. Gruber from his own blue line turns it back for Ramapo. Headman feed to Shanley was nearly intercepted by Kosh. Driving in was Peter Pasquill, taking aim from the left dot. Cristiano squares up to him and holds for a break in play with 3:46 remaining in regulation in this 2-2 hockey game. Face off at the far dot of the Delaware zone goes the way of Connor Riley. This puck thrown back into the neutral zone, volleyed in by Atwell, causing a delayed offside. Pens reset and work out of their end. Connor Riley takes aim from the top of the left circle. His shot after gaining the Ramapo line was steered by the paddle of McGarry into the far corner. It comes back to the left point where Eddie Dada just steamrolled Brooks. Dada slowed up on his way into the Delaware zone near side by the back-checking Brooks. Now Shanley at the near half wall, tied up by Riley. Zone held by Curatalo, long-range shot from 50 feet out. A one-hop into Joe Cristiano's glove with 3:07 to go in regulation. It's 2-2 in Jersey. Face-off again comes to the left of Joe Cristiano, who has saved 42 of 44 shots. Dressler tried to snipe one off the draw. Cristiano Umhafer protected the right point. This puck rolled by Dressler back up the far boards. It's chipped back in behind the cage, but into the hands of Shane Lovell, who had time and space, but he gave it away. Spina bodied down in the far corner. Puck comes back to Dylan Johnson off his backhand, holding the zone from the half wall. Luke Rich plays this beyond the reach of Maurer, who stepped up to engage him in the far corner. This puck rolled behind the goal to the near corner of the Ramapo zone. To a side, they continue to pitchfork away at it. Curatalo drove his way mid-zone before he ran into Luke Rich. Holding the puck in was Sophia at the left point. Opposite side, Johnson protects, but Maurer strips the puck from him after Johnson tried to deke away. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Back in the Delaware zone, Aiden Umhafer puts on the brakes. He's engaged by the forechecking Rory Maurer. Ricochets the puck off the far wall, ahead through traffic to Eddie Dada. Dada challenged on his way in by Brooks, and Cristiano sprawls to get back in position after making the save. He was bodied out of the crease. He lost his paddle. It's in the far corner. The puck is cleared up the near side. Back as far as the Delaware blue line, 65 seconds to go. Cristiano still without his paddle. A player handed him his stick, so he at least has something to work with for the time being. Hens trying to get an icing. It's brought back to him by Johnson from the near corner. In comes Shanley the other way. Puck is swatted back into the neutral zone. Shoveled forward by Riley. Chased down by Allen in the near corner. The 22s collide. Kimball was right there with him. This is worked around to the right point. Thrown in by Michael Sophia behind the goal. 27 seconds to the net front setup. Coming from Kaitazi behind the play. Was no good. And Shanley just took down a Delaware player inside the Ramapo line. This is going to go against the Hens with 22 seconds to go. Sophia's rolled off for tripping. Yet it was Shanley atop the pile inside the Ramapo blue line. So the Blue Hens are back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill after Cristiano was taken a good 15 feet out of his crease, not of his own accord. And now Sophia's rolled off for tripping with 22 seconds to go. We mentioned at the beginning of the third period the temperature of this game was bound to reach a boiling point. The Delaware fans here voicing their displeasure of the Sophia tripping minor, as you may or may not have heard. And Ramapo took their time out to try to make the most of this power play at the end of regulation. Pfizer, Dressler, Shanley, Kimball, and Dada. The 5 on for Ramapo. And the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill starts with Evan Cassidy winning the draw to the right of his netminder. He throws the puck in off the backboards. Johnson plays it up the far wall. The horn sounds, and Delaware has gotten through regulation with a point through 60 minutes of hockey. It is 2-2 between Ramapo and Delaware. Shots through regulation, Delaware 42, Ramapo 46. With 1:38 left on the penalty clock on Michael Sophia, overtime's going to start 4-on-3 with the Roadrunners with the manpower advantage. DHN TV will be back on Monday with Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League coverage. The Avon Grove Red Devils taking on Owen J. Roberts at 8:30 p.m. at Oaks Center Ice, just beyond King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Full broadcast schedule available at dehockeynight.com. Shanley in for the faceoff. Dada at his right wing. Gruber at his left wing. Kimball back at the blue line. Luke Rich will take this faceoff for Delaware. Backstopped by the versatile Dylan Johnson and Connor Brooks. So the Hens in a 1-2. Ramapo in a 2-2 as Trent Shanley carries the puck up the left wing boards in over the Delaware line. He drops it back to Gruber, across the line to Kimball. Dada posts up net front. Meanwhile, Gruber leaves this puck to Shanley, who crossed the top of the right circle. Gruber, Shanley, shot, popped up in the atmosphere by Cristiano, and now rifled clear by Dylan Johnson, 38 seconds into the 5-minute overtime period. A minute to go on the Sophia penalty. Eddie Dada leads the re-entry up the right wing boards. Cross ice feed to Gruber. He's pushed wide by Ty Vastola. And Kimball is ruled to have kept the zone, feeding the puck to Gruber from right at the blue line. Linesman Wilk. Washed out play. Kimball back in the slot. Shanley from 35 feet denied by a Cristiano pad save. That's his 46th on 48 total shots this game. Make it 47 as Rick Kimball fired a shot in from the right dot, and Cristiano held on after the whistle. Shanley exchanging words with a pair of Delaware players in close, and the linesmen have to intervene. 3:37 to go in overtime, 16 seconds remaining on the Sophia penalty. And the faceoff will be spotted to the left of Joe Cristiano. Cassidy and Pfizer in for this faceoff. And Ty Vastola patrolling the net front area for Delaware. Fires the puck clear into the Ramapo zone by a good 25 feet. Anthony Pfizer leads the re-entry up the near side, cycles the puck to Dressler. It comes back to Maurer at the point, long shot held onto by Joe Cristiano, as the Sophia penalty reached its expiration. 3:16 to go in overtime, I should say. It was tied 2-2 through regulation. 44 seconds of overtime in the book. The case. Face off to the right of Cristiano. Shot thrown in off the draw by Rory Maurer. And again, Cristiano holds. Make that 49 saves. On total shots. Cristiano's had himself a heck of an afternoon turned evening here in North Jersey. Evan Cassidy off the give and go. Scores in overtime to seal a 3-2 win for the Delaware Blue Hens. Connor Riley set him up with the centering pass on the fast break. A minute and 59 seconds will head home victorious. For Evan Cassidy, that is his 12th goal of the season. And for Joe Cristiano, 49 saves. Backstopping the Blue Hens in workmanlike fashion to their 16th win of the year. Delaware improves to 16-4-1. Ramapo drops to 4-11-0 on the season. Before we depart, time for the Sid's 3 stars of the game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in Claymont, Delaware. 3rd star with the game-tying goal for Ramapo, number 9, Trent Shanley, his 18th of the season. 2nd star with 49 saves for Delaware, Joe Cristiano, backstopping the Hens to victory, and the number 1 star of the game, by virtue of his overtime game-winning goal, Evan Cassidy, his 12th of the season, lifting the Hens to a thrilling victory over the Ramapo College Roadrunners. So good news to report as far as Shane Brennan is concerned. Good news to report as far as the Blue Hens outcome here at the Ice Vault is concerned. And special thanks to each and every one of you joining us from wherever you may be here on this Sunday afternoon turned evening. While we had some technical and logistical issues here at the Ice Vault, glad to be able to bring you this game on Delaware Hockey Night Radio, and glad that you made us part of your Sunday afternoon. For the whole DHN crew, assistant producer Joe Sindoni, Ray Catolo, Molly Jo Rosen, Leighton Worthy, Curtis MacDonald, Rod Allums, Josie Billett, everybody behind the scenes, Mark McClure, we can't forget Mark and all his great work here on DHN as well. James Witherite saying good night from the Ice Vault, and we look forward